away, but not only is Finland going to be open for you, I believe the world will be open for you as well. Europe will be open, and after that, the world. You're taking a big step in broadening your worldview, and Finland is the first step to that. So what I want to ask you is immerse yourself, be open. It's going to be very different, but there will be some similarities to your own culture in Finland. I think one similarity is that people might seem reserved at first, but when we say something, we really mean something. Finland is something called a coconut culture. So some cultures are something called a peach culture. So you have a lot of soft on the outside, but a hard inner part. Whereas Finland is a coconut culture, meaning that it might be hard on the outside, but once you penetrate through that hard shell, you're going to have a Finn who is your friend for a lifetime, and they will be loyal and they will open up completely. So you will have many good Finnish friends, and those will be friendships for a lifetime. And I'm really excited for all of you for that. A testament to how good the Finnish education might be myself as well. So I went to school all throughout my life in Finland. That has taken me to different places to study, so I can compare the Finnish education a little bit. I've studied in Sciences Po in France, a school known for where all the French presidents go, the best school in France. I've studied at London School of Economics, which is the best in UK for economics, and I did my master's at Georgetown University in the US, which is ranked #1 above Harvard in international relations. And I did very well in all of those, and it's not because how good I am, but it is because the public education I received in Finland. And having also studied in the US in high school, I can tell you that the Finnish high school and vocational school is very high level, and it compares to university in many countries. So you will receive an extremely good education, and there's a lot of choice for you, and you can fulfill your interest. And I think it was a very good point what Peter said about that Finland is not a place where you will just work 24/7. You will focus on your studies, you will work well in school, and it will teach you everything you need, but you will also have time for other things. Just like in work life later on, we pride ourselves for having the work-life balance. And that's something that a lot of my friends coming from abroad especially appreciate in Finland. So for me, for example, that meant that besides doing well in high school, I was able to pursue my interests outside of that, which essentially I can contribute the reason why I now today am a diplomat. And I found my passion and my interest, and I hope that you can do that. There's a lot of opportunities. What is interesting, in some countries, all the hobbies are in schools. In Finland, the hobbies are often outside of it. So not only will you spend time in school, but you will get to know your local community and what you want to pursue outside of school. So I want to finish by saying a few words to parents, because I know that there is a lot of anxiety for you to send your children away. But as said, I sincerely believe that you've done an excellent choice, and you've done the right choice. You are able to provide a very fine, a wonderful future for your children. As said, Finland is the safest country in the world. It is the happiest country in the world, as mentioned. It's a very good country to live, and you can be worry-free. You don't have to worry about your children and these bright young minds. You know that they will excel in what they want to do. So again, I want to congratulate you for arriving here. I think you will have the best time of your life, and I know that parents, you can be at ease. So I want to thank you I know you will have great time and enjoy, and don't forget to go to sauna. I went to sauna today. I took my 2-year-old son to sauna today. It starts early, so you're a little bit behind in the sauna training, but you'll have plenty of opportunities and you will love it. Thank you so much, and I wish you all the best.
Thank you, Mr. Mika, for your sharing your very valuable information. So I briefly describe about you in Burmese. Yeah, Mr. Mika ဆိုရင်ထိုင်းနိုင်ငံဖင်လန်တန်ယုံမှာသူကလက်ထောက်ညွှန်ကြားရေးမှူးဖြစ်တဲ့လက်ရှိတာဝန်ထမ်းဆောင်နေတာဖြစ်ပါတယ်။ခုနကတော့ပြောဖို့ကြံခဲ့ရပါလေ။သူကဒီထိုင်းနိုင်ငံမှာအခုလက်ရှိတန်ယုံမှာအလုပ်လုပ်နေတာဖြစ်ပါတယ်။ဆိုတော့အခုဖိတ်ခေါ်ချင်တာကတော့ Mr. Thomas ဖြစ်ပါတယ်။သူဆိုရင်တော့ဒီ Finance Future မှာ COO အနေနဲ့တာဝန်ထမ်းဆောင်နေတဲ့လူတစ်ယောက်ဖြစ်ပါတယ်။လူငယ်များစွာတွေကိုကျောင်းသားတွေနဲ့ချိတ်ဆက်ပြီးတော့လမ်းစာဖောက်ပေးခဲ့သူတဦးလည်းဖြစ်ပါတယ်။ I would like to invite you, Mr. Thomas.
I'll accept the invite.
Thank you.
Hello, good evening. Minglava. Yes, I believe I still remember that. But first of all, thank you so much for being here tonight. Some of you students I've actually met in an interview setting before and be following your journey for a while now. So on behalf of the whole Finest Future education team, thank you very much for your hard work, and we are very proud of you. So congratulations on that. But a few words about the Finnish education. We've heard amazing stories already, and everybody by now pretty much knows what's up with the Finnish education. But what I want to talk a little bit more about today is really the future, what you are going to have. So what the Finnish education, what the basis of that education essentially is, the PISA results are nice. We rank above US, UK, Singapore, etc. We are better than them on the PISA results. But what's more important than that is what are you going to do with all of the knowledge that you acquire when you are in a high school or vocational school in Finland. In Finland, what we do is basically future proofing. So what future proofing means is that you are not studying to memorize things. You are not just reading books and doing well on tests. You are actually learning how to learn. Because imagine when you are actually graduating from a high school, university, and you are going to the work life. Your employer, your boss, will not give you an exam with multiple choices. They will not ask for you to write an essay. They will ask you to solve real world problems using creativity and the logical mindset. And in Finland, if we take a look at the national curriculum, for example, and you take a look at the subjects that are part of the national curriculum that everybody will study, no matter which high school or which vocational school they go to, around half of the curriculum is based on creativity. Things like music, arts, handicrafts, etc. Because we understand that in order for a human to perform at their best, they need to be able to use both sides of their brain. The creative side on the left and then the logical, analytical mind on the right. So what we in Finland pride ourselves in is really a creative education. The teacher will not just be lecturing and teaching. Instead of you students, you will be having a discussion with your teacher. I've been in many classes when I was younger where the students were questioning the teacher. They were not sure if the teacher was correct. So then the teacher actually had a discussion with the student, and together they found the right answer. Well, usually the teacher was correct, but the point is that the teachers are not there as the number one in hierarchy. They are there together with the kids, and they perform as a team together with the children. And that is extremely different. I'm personally currently living in Vietnam, and I know a lot about the educational system in Myanmar, Thailand, and Vietnam. And I can't say the same for Vietnam. There, the teacher is the king. when you are in a classroom, you remain silent. If you don't know something, you never ask because you don't want to lose face. So as a student, you are being put down. But in Finland, we encourage for you to ask questions. We encourage for you to make mistakes because that's how we learn, right? We learn from our mistakes. For all of your parents, when your child was young and learning to walk and they fell down, you probably didn't say that, first you tried, yeah, maybe you are just not a walker, better quit and don't try anymore. But instead you encourage them to try again and try again and try again. And that's the reason why pretty much everybody here walks today. And that's what the Finland school is like. The teachers, if you fail an exam, F does not mean fail. It means find another answer. So you don't need to worry about your first year in high school or in vocational school. It will be at times, it will be tough. It's a new language, new culture. You know, you are very probably afraid of making friends at first. That's completely normal. It's just important to know that grades really don't matter in Finland that much. Because what we always do is to think about how can we improve our strengths, make them even stronger, and then tackle the weaknesses. And it's a long process. Of course, most of you are aiming for university, and you are aiming to enter one of the best universities on the planet in Finland. But even that has very little to do with grades, but it has everything to do with your motivation. So I hope that when you go to Finland and you meet the more than 100 international students now coming to Finland this August, and you're gonna make friends with Finnish people, with people from Brazil, Vietnam, Iran, you will really understand what Finland is about. It's a community that is inclusive. We don't push you away, we invite you in. And once you crack that coconut shell, then you are in for the whole life. So from my part and Finance Future Education, welcome to Finland, and once again, really proud of you. So well done, students, and thank you, parents.
Thank you for your speech and encouragement, Mr. Thomas. Now I would like to invite our MD, Mr. Zeya, to the stage.
Hello, mẹ mình là Bảo Luận Độc của Sập Giả Lý. Cho nó rồi mà nó về cho bạn không được cả. Cú trial là để bây giờ thì alo này clear công luôn à. Cho nó này đủ khắc khe đi của cho phép bí đó. Thì này thì change đi. Ông mình muốn đi ra đây rồi. Giờ này quan tâm của bạn đấy, rồi trong những biểu hiện gì. Bây giờ cho nó đi của đi finance future mà của sát định nó đi tháo này change mà khắc khe đi nhảy xí cái bạn. Cho nó đi khắc khe đi giá về alo dùng chỉ này là đuôi bí đó. Ông mình qua ra mấy ông mình muốn ra là cả ông mình đi phía gì mà ông đi phía gì chú ra ra mấy số biểu xây sáng này ngoài một bàn một cái ra đấy mấy bà thì có cái chú ra cái ra đấy trong này thì có alo một đấy chú chỉ tôi nói cho mà đấy thì này alo nhiều lên nào đấy đấy cho lúc ông mình muốn ban hành gì cũng theo chỉ bị phép bản cho lúc mà thêm mà đã đấy mấy phần này ngày các phụ cùng nhà đấy cho giàu phí đó thì quay về đấy chính mình bị ra đấy cái công dụng quan ta sẽ đấy hiện không mà được nhá cho lúc xa bí đó nhị cô đi thâu bí lấy để làm ra cảမြန်မာနိုင်ငံမှာပထမဆုံးဆိုလို့ရှိရင်မှားပါဘူးဒီအခွင့်အရေးကမြန်မာနိုင်ငံမှာပထမဆုံးခွင့်ကျွန်တော်ရရှိခဲ့ပြီဆိုရင်နောက်နှစ်စဉ်နှစ်တိုင်းမှာလည်းဒီအခွင့်အရေးကိုကျွန်တော်တို့လက်စုပ်လက်ကင်ရရှိပြီးမြန်မာနိုင်ငံကကျောင်းသူကျောင်းသားလေးတွေဖင်လန်နိုင်ငံမှာအဆင့်မြင့်ပညာသင်ကြားမှာဖြစ်ပါတယ်ဒီအခွင့်အရေးကိုကျွန်တော်တို့ညီကိုတွေကစတင်ပြီးတော့စူးစမ်းပြီးတော့လမ်းပြပေးခဲ့တဲ့အတွက်လည်းကျွန်တော်တို့ဂုဏ်ယူပါတယ်ခင်ဗျအဲ့တော့ဒီအခုသွားမဲ့ကျောင်းသားကျောင်းသူလေးတွေအကုန်လုံးကလည်းနောက်အနာဂတ်မှာလည်းအင်မတန်မှတောက်ပတဲ့အနာဂတ်တွေရရှိနေဆိုတော့လည်းယုံကြည်ပါလေရလည်းရရှိကြမှာပါခင်ဗျာအဲ့တော့ကျွန်တော်တို့ finance future မြန်မာကနေပြီးတော့နောက်နေမှာလည်းနောက်နှစ်ဒီမှာလည်းအင်မတန်မှဒီတဲ့အခွင့်အလမ်းကောင်းတွေရရှိတဲ့ဟာတွေကိုလမ်းစာတွေကိုရှာကြည့်ရပြီးတော့စူးစမ်းပြပါမယ်လို့လည်းကတိပြုပါတယ်အားလုံးကိုလည်းကျေးဇူးတင်ပါတယ်ပုံမအောင်မြင်တဲ့နိုင်ငံရရှိပါစေလို့လည်းဆုတောင်းပေးပါတယ်ခင်ဗျာအားလုံးကျေးဇူးပါ